Hello everyone, CMeeCraft here, and welcome back to Fire Emblem. Before I get into this episode properly, I would like to make a confession. Yes, it's been a while since I last uploaded one of these. They take a while, I'm sorry. But also, what happened this time is, well, turns out I didn't save after the last episode. So, as a result, I actually had to go back and play through the same level, chapter, again, off camera, which, well, I mean, took a bit of time, and also means that it didn't go exactly as it went last time. No one died or anything, so that's good, but there are, of course, I don't want Julian. I don't need thieves. There are, of course, going to now be some instances where, say, for example, maybe someone isn't leveled up as much or got different stats on some levels, just because I tried to do it as close to how I did it before, but ultimately, that doesn't quite exactly work out on a one-to-one ratio like that, given, you know, the randomness and whatnot. So we are in a slightly different circumstance than we left off last episode. I apologize. I will try to remember to save the games in the future. Anyway, so this seems like a good setup to go into this area with. Let's go. Chapter 11, Knorda Market. With a string of hard-fought battles behind, the Marth and his army finally arrive in Arcania, Nina's home. Beyond the mountains lies the bastion of Arcania that has stood for 1,000 years, the Ageless Palace. Its golden walls have seen so many treasures stolen and so many of its people lost. Marth and his allies have journeyed far, and now one of their primary goals is in sight. Wonderful. Alright, can't help but notice, we've got ballistas going on. Jake, the ballista, and Grust, the ballista. They seem to be hanging out in this mountainous area. And then this actually looks like we've got some stores and stuff over there. It seems like a promising place to be. Of course, it's guarded by a bunch of ruffians, some mercenaries. But we'll probably want to be headed over there. So I guess there's nothing really to do but start moving that way. Let's go, Drog. I hope everyone's equipment is decent. And we do have, Merrick carrying around a steel sword. Could anyone use this more effectively than Merrick? You've already got one. What about Minerva? Do you have a steel sword? You do. Rasha. You know what, Rasha? Merrick will likely give you a steel sword, but first you gotta get a move on. I hope Merrick can go this far. We'll see. We will see, that is for sure. It will be discovered, and it is in fact doable. Items, steel sword, trade with Russia. There we go. And yeah, so this first turn I don't imagine should be too terribly exciting or interesting, just going to be getting everyone moving towards that town. Really what'll be interesting is seeing what exactly the enemies up north here do. If they just kind of get in their forts and huddle, then we'll probably have free reign to do a bunch of stuff in town. If, however, they start pursuing us, then we'll need to start really thinking about how we want to handle this combat. Did I see, was Minerva at level 1? Is that it? Yeah, Minerva is a level 1 Wyvern Knight. Good to know. I thought she was higher level than that. Probably just because all of the Wyvern Knights I've seen so far are, like, hugely powerful, so I was expecting her to be hugely powerful, but that may not quite be the case, as it turns out. I do wonder when her, White Wings or whatever, the Pegasus Knights she's associated with, when they are going to play a role, if ever. Now you may notice I went into this level without a thief or a curate, and I decided that that would be a good idea because, well, quite frankly, they're kind of niche. A lot of times they're just not applicable at all, so I figured, hey, let's not bring them this time. Poor... Who even are you, Barst? Cord, poor Cord, bringing up the rear. Alright, let's see what the enemy does. I'm quite curious, actually. Well, okay. We've got movement. We've got motion. Motion detected in the enemy ranks, sir. I do wonder if these guys are going to be, like, infinitely respawning, because that could be a problem. If that is indeed the case. I'm not saying it will be, but if it is, yeah, that would be problematic, to say the least. Looks like we might need to worry about some Pegasus Knights attacking from over the mountains. Potentially. I don't think anyone can realistically reach them at present, so we just need to make sure that our kind of less squishy people are bringing up the rear to protect from potential Pegasus Knights shenanigans. And luckily, we don't actually have too many people that are all that squishy. And I don't think I'd want Wendell or Merrick to be taking a bunch of hits, but everyone else is actually really pretty tough, I think. Russia, you should probably equip your steel sword. I actually might leave, especially like some cavaliers behind here, just to kind of intercept the Pegasus Knights. Especially, we'll definitely have Wolf among them, because his archery should be pretty good against them. Now, one thing I'm not actually sure about how this game works. I say one thing. I mean, most things about this game I'm unsure of how they work. But one thing in particular that I'm curious about at present is I'm not actually sure if your units can, if they are like stuck as the class they start with forever, or if they can like upgrade their classes later on. Because obviously I do know in later games you can get, you know, upgraded classes. I mean, the only Fire Emblem game I have much experience with this, I guess other than this one now, would be Three Houses, and of course in that one you could make essentially any class. So I'm not sure how it works in this game, if it's like, because I presume it's probably more along the lines of like, your mercenaries become heroes and your Pegasus Knights become Wyvern Knights and stuff, but I'm not actually sure if that occurs or if there's just like two different levels that some people are one level and some people are the other. Granted, I mean, I think we're probably about halfway through the game, maybe a bit less, so it's reasonable that perhaps that sort of stuff, if it is present, just hasn't come up yet. So if that is the case, then okay, cool. If that is not the case, then okay, cool. I'm not saying I need it one way or the other, I'm just curious as to whether or not it's a thing. I probably shouldn't be sending in Minerva single-handedly into this place, but we can have her scout it out a bit. Scout ahead. Okay. Will the Pegasus Knights attack? Let us find out. We gotta wait for the NES to figure out what move it's gonna make. Okay, looks like we do have a Pegasus Knight attack. Who are they attacking? Marth. Okay, interesting choice. Oh, they've got javelins. Good to know. Okay, now, you may be thinking, oh, you should send Knorda to attack this Pegasus Knight on the mountains. That's actually a trap, because if Knorda is close enough to attack the Pegasus Knight on the mountain, then that means she's close enough to get shot by this Bone Knight. So unless we get her a javelin or something, that's not happening. The better idea would be to have Wolf see what he can do. We'll use a steel bow. I still don't know which one is better. Alright, good luck, Wolf. Well done, Wolf. Good job. It's great to have an archer on the team. Makes quick work of the flying units. Alright, let's see. We could have Cord try out his luck in attacking the Pegasus Knights. Good luck, sir. Cord only has an axe. I'm not sure if that's actually a very good weapon. Okay. Abel? It's your turn to destroy the Pegasus Knights. Good luck, sir. Use an iron sword, I guess. We need to upgrade your weapons. When we get to the convoy, you're taking out a steel sword or something. Maybe a silver lance. I don't know. Something good. Hopefully. Okay, that's good damage. Good damage. I just gotta get one more hit in on this Pegasus Knights. Who are you? Harden? Sure. Harden, go for it. Seems like a bit of a waste to use the silver sword for this, so we use a steel sword instead. Alright, there we go. No problem. And I mean, what? We've got a couple people who have gotten a bit damaged, but we can have them rest at the fort. I think Martha's actually among the damaged. Alright, pressing on. A small skirmish has been won, and the battle rages onwards. We could set up Minerva in this fort here. Although, she's a flying unit, so I don't think the fort actually helps her. Because I think the flying units are always, their geography, or their terrain is always the sky. So actually, I don't think putting her in the fort is a good idea at all. I have backtracked on my opinion there, and that is my opinion now. We will not put her in the forts. Yo, Drog is great. I wish, though, he was a bit faster. Granted, I mean, I do understand that that is the entire crux of the trade-off with that class, that they are slow, but have very good defense. So, I mean, it's not a complaint, I'm just saying, he'd be amazing if he was a bit faster. If he could just move around the battlefield, like some of these cavaliers. But again, yes, I understand that that would throw off the balance completely, but it still would be really cool, wouldn't it? You can't deny that. You cannot deny that. Okay. And yeah, now we're engaging with the best part of any Fire Emblem game. Selecting all of your units individually and saying, hey, all of you just move over here. One of the things that maybe would be nice if it was slightly streamlined, but... And how would you even do it? I don't know. And I know, like, RTS games typically have a system where you can, like, mass select, but that's just... Those games are a completely different animal. Oh, I didn't even realize we were in that guy's range. Okay. Come at me, you ruffian. You thought you could just hit Ogma? You fool. Oh, and he's following up? Well done, Ogma. Well done. Good job. We're all very proud of you, Ogma. Okay. You know, Ogma, you did such a good job, I'm thinking we'll put you in the fort to deal with the other guy. How much does this guy walk? He can go... It's not speed. Move, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is as far as this guy goes, so if we get to, like, something like here. Wait, hold on, I lost count already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So right here would be as far as we can go without getting hit. I might actually... Wait, no, I wouldn't want to put Marth slightly further. He's already hurt. So... Here, we'll lead with Kane. Put Kane, like, right there. I actually think that's probably in the guy's range. Oh well. Happens sometimes. That's just the way it is on occasion. Anyways, we're approaching slowly, approaching cautiously. We don't want to necessarily raise hell if we don't have to. We're just going in. We're going to town. We want to do a bit of shopping. Hopefully they've got some good stores here. Granted, yeah, I mean, I'm sure this isn't really a dilemma most people need to worry about when they're playing this game, but there is, of course, the dilemma of, like, how many turns do I want to waste shopping? That is, let's be honest, probably not the most exciting content in the world when I could be, murdering people. It's a tough dilemma. That is for sure. Very tough dilemma. And there's always and honestly, what we'll probably end up doing is we'll probably have a couple people that will have as designated shoppers and buy a bunch of stuff and put some stuff in the convoys, and then we'll send the rest of the people to deal with the actual army that we are, here to defeat. Okay, that's everyone. And honestly, we might just have Keda and Minerva do some shopping, because that army over there is, like, mostly archers and ballistas and the like, so seems to me like flyers wouldn't be the wisest units to put in there. Alright. And your friend tried to hurt Ogma when he was out of a fort and didn't go well for him. Good luck to you, sir. And a follow-up. Oh yeah, Ogma. Well done. Well done. We're giving you like a Medal of Honor or something once we're done with this campaign, that is for sure. You've gotten to level 8, gotten some stats up. Alright. There's only 5 more dudes left. Now we do still want to be cautious. We don't want to get someone to be attacked by like all of them at once. That would not be good. So, I mean, we can figure out what exact their movement range is. I think it's 7 for all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I think forests count as 2, so 7 would be like there. So we could attack to here. Okay, what about you? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I think if we put Ogma right here, he should be able to bait someone out. And I mean, Ogma's been doing great work so far, so I see no reason not to just have him keep doing that good work. I also think there might be some value in putting Minerva just like in the middle of this lake here. I think she can do some good work from there. Be able to support Ogma if things get a bit tight, a bit tense. Same thing with Keda, except we'll probably have her hide out in the mountains, like right there. Ready to ambush if need be. Should the need arise. And yeah, just everyone else, come on over. I guess we'll put... I didn't even think about it going the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I think theoretically Ogma could be attacked by 2 people at once. But if we put Kane right here, he can be attacked by 1 person at once. Well done. Yeah, sure, use the lance. It's fine. Okay, and do I even want to put Drog in here? I think we'll probably have Drog just kind of wait at the entrance. Just, keeping everything alright, acting as a bit of a bouncer while we shop, because I don't want to deal with getting him in there and then having to get him back out again. So yeah, I think he'll be fine, just kind of guarding the entrance. And realistically, how many people do we need in here? I don't know. But we'll send as many as we will. Which, I mean, that's not something that really has to be said. Of course we're sending as many as we are, because as many as we are, by definition, equals how many we send. It's like if I said, asked you, what does 2 plus 2 equal? And you answered, oh, 2 plus 2 equals 2 plus 2. You're not wrong, but it's not a very helpful answer. So yeah, that is where we stand right now. We're not wrong, but it's not a very helpful answer. How much health do you have? Oh, you got hurt. Okay, that's why. Like, who in this army only has 15 max health? Fess up right now, because you are being dismissed. You are being discharged dishonorably. A dishonorable discharge from this army. Only the best of the best are suitable to fight for Marth. Well done. 1 damage. Aren't you proud? Ooh, another damage. And Kane's leveling up to level 7. Nice. And I think we'll get another mercenary attacking the other way. There we go. Who would have thought? There are what? And this is chapter 11. And I've finally... Oh wow, someone finally got a hit on Ogma. Congratulations. Prepare to die. What was I saying? Yes, 11 chapters in, and I have finally worked out how to actually space my units to where they are just at the edge of people's attacks. Yeah? Russia! Actually, hold on. How much health does this guy even have left? 5 health. Okay, yeah, this is a Russia job. Russia! Come on in! Prepare to attack with a iron sword. I think iron sword has a slightly better hit rates, but does less damage, which shouldn't be a problem. There we go. 6 damage. Russia, good job. You're doing the job that I hired you for. Actually, I forget exactly how we got you in our service. Irrelevant detail. Ogma should be perfectly fine to attack this guy and send him to his grave. Well done. Any who stands in the way of Ogma are fools. Okay. Now what? Let's send Hardin in. Get him in the forest. Awaiting and ready for these guys. Next we'll bring Keda up a bit. Ready to assist Hardin if need be. Let's grab Kane. We'll put him over here in the woods. I think that... Hold on, let me actually count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So if I put Kane in the woods over here, he will definitely be able to attract some attention. Well done. Like I said, Drog is sticking at the entrance. You can go visit this house. Maybe something interesting will be happening here. This here is Knorda. You're in Arcadia now. Don't forget to drop by the armories and the shops. You should find some good stuff if you look around. Well, thank you for your hospitality, good sir. Thank you indeed. We will definitely do some stuff around here, that's for sure. Who knows, maybe we'll send Martha into the arena? That seems fun. Not that I mean, part of me wants to do the arena just because, like, you know, it's free money, potentially, if we, like, live. But also, if we don't live, then, that's bad, and it's not as if we have a shortage of money right now, so... In that way, it's kind of a... Who knows, maybe, after we're done with our shopping spree, we may have a huge shortage of money, I don't know. Okay, guys, come on, attack. There we go. I knew it wasn't that hard a choice. Good luck against Hardin. If you thought Ogma was tough, wait until you meet Hardin. Well, you did land a hit on him. Oh man, it's almost not even fair. I feel like I've gotten good at this game now. And another one. Gluttons for punishment these guys are, it would seem. A critical hit! Well done, Hardin. Well done. Level 12. Good job, Hardin. Good job. You would go in the forest too, wouldn't you? Okay, 5 damage. Not the end of the world. Kane. A dodge. Okay. Kane. I'm disappointed. Okay. Wolf, help us out here, buddy. Well, we'll use the bowgun just because it has more durability left. That is a pretty good hit. Well done, Wolf. Well done. I can see why you're on the team. By team, I mean army. Okay. Well then, that's all those guys taken care of. Let's see. What do we want to do? Is anyone... Okay, you, Abel, you need to get your way to the convoy because you need to grab yourself a better sword, a better weapon. Kata, I would like for you to visit this house. Let's get all of our lore worked out.
I hate war. It's always the women and children who suffer.
Well, I mean, they do suffer, yes, but... like, more than the men who die in war?
You should stop fighting. Get back to those you love as soon as you can.
Anyways, well, it's a good sentiment. It's a nice sentiment. Agma, we're actually probably gonna have you hang out in the fort for a bit. After Cord is done, he is not done yet. Hardin, you may want to go to the fort a bit after Agma and Cord. But first, visit this place.
I apologize. Since Arcania fell, this town has become desolate. It's not safe to walk outside with all the ruffians about.
What ruffians? Minerva! What's going on in this place? Let's go for a visit. 3 weapons have been passed down by the royal family of Arcania. Parthia, the bow of flame. Gradavius, the lance that pierces stone. And the magic blade that can only be wielded by the chosen Mercurius. Those that obtain them are said to be blessed by the gods. Okay. Good to know. Sounds fairly appealing, the whole being blessed by the gods thing, if I'm being perfectly honest. I'll have to look into that. See if I can maybe do something about it. Get involved somehow. What have we got here? Visits. At the edge of town, there's a slave market. If you look, you'll see that it's full of kids pulled from who knows what. Okay. Well, thank you for enlightening me about, the truly most great portion of your town. The slave trade. Thank you indeed. In case it's not coming through clearly enough over the video, that is my sarcastic voice. Okay, let's see. What else are we doing? I am starting to question, do I need to bring everyone into town? Probably not. Am I going to bring everyone into town? Yes. Yes, I will. Aside from Drug. What, you're Agma? Yeah. Okay, hang out closer to the fort so you can switch out with Cord when opportunity arises. And actually, we'll probably want to get Kane in the fort as well. Man, if only there were more forts around here. There's a lot of demand, not much supply. Prices are through the roof. Okay, computer, how long is it going to take to calculate this turn? Okay, thank you. Alright, so we've got to bring Marth to this place. I will visit. Hello?
You're looking to buy a slave? All I have left is some scrawny rats. But I'll cut you a deal.
Look at these poor children. What a vile man you are. If you value your life, you'll unchain them immediately and get out of my sights.
It's the Aldean army! I'm done for.
What a horrible ordeal you all must have suffered. But it's alright now. You can return to your homes. You there. Why haven't you left?
I don't have anywhere to go.
You're a girl, aren't you? Yet you're disguised as a young boy.
I am the daughter of Archbishop Milo. I disguised myself to escape from Garna. But I was caught by a slave merchant when I ran away.
So, you're the Archbishop's daughter? It's good that we found you. Princess Nyana has been worried sick. From today, we will stand beside you. I will not let anything like this happen to you again.
Prince Marth, let me fight at your side. I have the aura tome my father entrusted to me. If Princess Niana allows me to help, I will use it. I want to take revenge for what Garneth did to my father. I must defeat him.
Ah, a new mage. Lind. Lind. Oh, that's where she's from. Cool. Let's see. We had one more place to look into. We'll send Wendell there. Why not? Visit.
Crest's army has good people in it too. Take my boyfriend Jake. He's a kind man. If you run into him, will you tell him that Anna is worried about him? There's one thing. He probably won't want to talk to a man. Send a woman to talk to him, okay?
Understood, Anna. Okay. Let's see. Interesting to see she's an actual person in this town. I don't think it's actually come up on the video because I do the saving and stuff off camera, but she's actually, her portrait comes up when you're saving the game, which is interesting. Let's see, I wanted Abel. Right, we need to get you some new weapons. I could get it from the convoy, or I could just probably buy some directly. Let's see what we've got. What has the armory got in store? Welcome to my shop. Iron sword, steel sword, rapiers, lance, silver lance, steel bow, gun. And I think it's all pretty standard stuff. A silver lance would actually probably be pretty good. There you go. Okay, and what's in the shop? We'll send a Lind to the shop. First, Project Lind, you can go buy stuff at the shop for us.
Welcome to Laravel's. Take a look at what's on sale.
Let's see, Vulneraries, Heal, Mend, Door Key, Thunder, Blizzard. Let's buy some spells, some more spells for Lind. That actually seems like a pretty good idea. We'll also buy Blizzard. Yep. And I guess we'll pick up a Vulnerary too. Yes, okay. Great. And I'm going to presume these other shops are probably the exact same. Yes. And a Vulnerary can't be bad to own. Oh, who can I even send to talk to him? I know I've got Kata. Is Russia a woman? I forget. I still can't tell. So we may actually need to send Kata over here to the crazy bow area, which is unsettling. And is that a Manakete? That is indeed a Manakete. Kozan, the Manakete. Okay. Yikes. And how many, do I really need to stock up on steel swords and stuff here? I don't think I really do. I think I've already got a ton of those, if I remember correctly. If anything, I should probably just see if anyone's got stuff to, deposit. For example, why does Barst have a silver bow? You should give that to, Wolf. Clearly. There you go. I'm sure Wolf will appreciate that greatly. One thing we would probably like is I think Wolf could use to buy a new steel bow. Just because his current one's a bit low on the old uses. Durability, that's the term. So honestly, I think most of us can probably just start heading out. Okay, I probably would like... Okay, what I'll do is... Russia would well, you already have a steel sword. Okay. Merrick, you're going to give your master key to Russia. Actually, someone should have that. And why not Russia? There you go. Russia, congratulations. You are now the keeper of keys. No, don't give your spells to her. Or him, or it, whatever you are. So yeah, I honestly think it's probably actually about time to start heading out. Or at least preparing to head out. Getting everyone back to the entrance of the village. Because we've done a lot of shopping in previous towns, so I don't think we're actually at too great a need for stuff. And we could send someone into the arena, but that seems like a bit of an unnecessary risk at present. So we'll just start moving people out. We will have Merrick buy some more spells for himself before we go. And yeah, that's about does it, I think. And what does Kata have? Steel sword, silver lance, iron sword. Not terrible. Might switch out that iron sword for a higher Granted, we don't typically use the iron sword with her anyways. It's not very good because she doesn't have much strength. So it does really low damage. Okay, yeah, Kane, you are on the list. Kane and Hardin are on the list to get some fort treatment, so let's not forget that. And actually, we should probably have Drog start moving, just so he's like in the mix when we actually get to where we're trying to go. So we might send like a front guard consisting of like Drog and Cord, maybe a Cavalier, Kata or something. Okay. Lind? That's not Lind, that's an empty tile. Lind, come on along. It's a pleasure to have you with us. There you go. I wonder, do you have... Oh, you do have a custom portrait. Good for you. Okay. Merrick! There we go. We will have you purchase some... Let's get some thunder. And another blizzard, why not? And it's very important for a mage to have spells. Okay. Let's all get going. Yeah, we've got Kata, Minerva as potential people who can talk to Jake from State Farm. Not even sure if that's a joke, that's still, like, good. Marth, how's your equipment looking? Pretty fine. I don't know why we still have you carrying around the Devil Axe. I don't think you can actually even use it. That being said, I don't think I want anyone to use it, so might as well let you have it so no one else comes to the temptation. Alright, Drog, moving on. And like I said, we'll just kind of have Russia, Cord, just moving forward with Drog. I think this might actually be one of the shorter chapters, or at least it's shaping up to be like that so far. Which I'm not going to complain about. I think the last chapter was like particularly long, so a shorter one is actually fine by me. Fine in my book. Okay. Okay, yeah, Kane, you are getting some fort treatment. We'll get Hardin some fort treatment afterwards. And yeah, just everyone else, keep on moving. Gotta get going, gotta fight the people, win the war, all that good stuff. Okay. And... Abel. Honestly, hold on. I think you would actually benefit from... First thing is, of course, storing your iron sword in the convoy since it's only got 4 durability left. And then we'll take... Probably a steel sword. Makes sense. 11 sword, baby. No, a steel sword. I thought we had more steel swords than this. Maybe we do want someone to shop. I don't know. Granted, steel swords aren't exactly uncommon. Like, you can buy them at basically any shop, so it's not like it's a rare thing that we can only get here.